आज ही डाउटनट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सॉल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss one question on trigonometry. So here in this question we are given a small n which varies like the natural numbers, that is it takes the values from 1, 2, 3 up to n. And we need to find the value of cos alpha into cos 2 alpha into cos 4 alpha up to cos 2 to the power n minus 1 alpha. And for solving this question we are given 4 options and we need to choose one among these 4 options. So let us note down the expression given to us in the question. So in the question we are given that we need to find the value of cos alpha into cos 2 alpha into cos 4 alpha up to cos of 2 to the power n minus 1 alpha. So we need to find the value of this. So let us assume that this value is equals to the capital M. So we have assumed that this complete expression is equivalent to this M. Now for doing this question we need an identity. So let us note that identity here. So we know that the sin 2 alpha is given by the sin alpha into cos alpha into 2. So from this we can get the value of sin alpha into cos alpha as sin 2 alpha whole divided by 2. So we are going to use this result again and again in this question. So let us name this result as result 1. Now in this expression of m, we are going to multiply with sin alpha on both sides of the equation. So let us say if this is the equation 2, then in this equation 2 we are going to multiply with sin alpha on both sides and we get m sin alpha is equals to sin alpha into cos alpha here, which is multiplied by the cosine of 2 alpha into cosine of 4 alpha, and cos of 4 alpha can be written like cos of 2 square alpha, and this multiplication goes on up to cosine of 2 to the power n minus 1 alpha like this. Now we are going to apply the result 1 here. So in the result 1 we know that the sin alpha into cos alpha is sin 2 alpha by 2. So here we have the value of m sin alpha as sin 2 alpha by 2 by using the equation 1, and from the inside we get this cos 2 alpha outside. So here we have cos 2 alpha whole multiplied by the cos 2 square alpha, and this multiplication goes on up to cosine of 2 to the power n minus 1 alpha. So on solving this further, on the left hand side we again have m sin alpha, and on the right hand side we again apply this result 1. So from this sin 2 alpha into cos 2 alpha we get sin 4 alpha, that is sin 2 to the power 2 alpha whole divided by 2 into 2, that is 2 square, and from inside we get this cos 2 square alpha outside. So here we have cos 2 square alpha, and inside we would be left with the cos 2 cube alpha, and this multiplication would continue up to cosine of 2 to the power n minus 1 alpha like this. Now we are going to repeat the same steps again and again n number of times, and if we do so then we get the m sin alpha on the left hand side. So here we have m sin alpha, and this would be equals to, and at last we would be having the cosine of 2 to the power n minus 1 alpha multiplied by the sine of 2 to the power n minus 1 alpha. So it would look something like this: sine of 2 to the power n minus 1 alpha multiplied by the cosine of 2 to the power n minus 1 alpha whole divided by the 2 to the power n minus 1 by using the symmetry. So now one last time we are again going to use the result of the equation 1. So we are going to write the multiplication of the sine and cos as the sine of 2 to the power n alpha whole divided by the 2 into 2 to the power n minus 1, that is 2 to the power n here, and this is equals to m sin alpha. So from this we get the value of m. So the value of m would be sine 2 to the power n alpha whole divided by, here we have 2 to the power n into sin alpha in the denominator, and this is the value of m which we have found out. Now in the question we have assumed that the m is cos alpha, cos 2 alpha, cos 4 alpha, that is the expression whose value we need to find in the beginning, and here we have found the value of that expression, that m as sin 2 to the power n alpha whole divided by 2 to the power n sin alpha. So let us check the options as well. So from these options we can say that the option D is correct, that is sin 2 to the power n alpha divided by 2 to the power n sin alpha. So this is our solution. Thank you.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट, IIT, JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनेट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।